Hello, what it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys so very much. All of your love, all of your support. It has not gone unnoticed. I see it. I appreciate it. I may not be able to answer every single comment on social media, but know that I love y'all and that we're going to get through this pandemic stuff together. You know, over 1,400 plus episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. So I thank each and every one of you guys for all of your shares, all the cares, all the downloads. Makes a huge difference. So today I am joined by the founder and CEO of a brand that I was just put onto, and I'm super duper trooper excited about getting my earrings pretty soon. I am talking about Sigfús Designs. I'm talking to Miss CEO herself, the wonderful Miss Lauren. Hey, Lauren.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us, Lauren. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm out here in Arizona, so trying to avoid the heat. 110 out right now.
It sounds like it. You know, I hear you guys are keeping yourselves busy out there, you know, living some quarantine life, you know.
Quarantine life,
yeah. All right, so, Lauren, how was this company founded?
Yeah, so I started it about 2.5 years ago. I was working in restaurants, doing some restaurant management and some marketing here and there, and one of the places closed. The owner sold it, so I found myself with a lot of free time. And, you know, I've always dabbled in art in some fashion, so I ended up seeing sort of a YouTube video about polymer clay, which is the medium I use, and I just started playing with it, and there's just something really for me, exciting about making art that's kinetic. So something I could touch, move, and wear. And so I started making that stuff and just gave earrings to a few friends and family. And they were like, you need to sell these. And I opened up a shop. I opened up an Etsy shop, like, pretty quick. Probably too quick. Because, you know, I needed to do a little probably research and development first. But I just went for it, and I think I got in at a time where it's become a big trend now. There's a lot of other makers making it, and so I think I got in at a really good time to kind of get my foot in there.
Yeah, so, what's with the name, Sigfús? Where did that come from?
So Sigfús is a family name. On my father's side, it was his grandfather's name, and we're Icelandic on that side, and I'm like, I'm a Viking princess. I'm taking this, and you will remember my Viking ass.
This is true.
So, you know, it's silly, but it's also a family name, and I think I wanted something that nobody would confuse me with another name. Like, there's no other Sigfús out there making jewelry, you know? So it actually works really well for our branding. It's helped us to kind of stand out and not be confused, and you know, it's been a fun journey.
No, I definitely agree on that. Because as soon as I saw it, I was like, I don't want to destroy the name. Let me ask Lauren first how to pronounce it, because no, it sticks out, and that's what you want. You want something that's going to make you stand out from the rest. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
Embracing your Icelandic, descent. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So, in the beginning, what were some of the issues that you guys faced?
God, everything. Like, I don't know how to run a business. I never went to school. I didn't know anything about taxes or licensing that I would need or shipping or any of these things. And, there wasn't really anybody to ask. I didn't have friends that were small business owners, and especially makers. So a lot of stuff I just had to really Google. I just absorbed podcasts like crazy. I would watch business mentoring types of videos. I would just eat it all up and try to figure it out. And I think now I try to help other businesses who are starting, because I don't want them to feel like I did, like they have to do this thing alone and they can't ask somebody just to give them some advice or encourage them in the right direction. Yeah. But I think that was the biggest. The tax stuff is the scariest for people. Mm-hmm. They're always like, oh God, the government's going to put me in jail, and it's like, they don't even know you. You're not that big. You are not that big time. So I think just a lot of ignorance and not knowing that stuff and having to kind of just figure it out and feel a little foolish at times. But, you just put one foot in front of the other and figure it all out. It's all easy to find on Google.
Yeah, I know. It's like everything is at our fingertips now. So there's not like, it's not like you said, it's not like before when it wasn't out there and you didn't know who to get in contact with, or, you didn't know how to find this information out if there wasn't someone around you. It's completely different. It's completely different now. So a lot of tools, a lot of resources.
Definitely.
It's out there. What would you say was your moment of confirmation? Like that moment that just let you know, hey, this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, so I started the business, and about 3 months in, I had my little Etsy store, and I'd make a few sales here and there. And anytime you make a sale, that's like a huge confirmation of like, oh, somebody's actually buying this. It's not my cousin. And shortly after, about 3 months in, I applied to be a vendor at a really nice market that we do here in town. And I just kind of was like, I'll apply for that. And I find out that it's actually kind of hard to get into, and I somehow got in. And so after that market, I just had no idea. How do I prepare? What do I bring? How much product? What's going to sell?
Right.
I was so fresh. I just didn't have a clue. So I just prepared and worked my butt off to get ready and just bring as much of everything as I could. Yeah. And we just about sold out. Oh, and it was such a confirmation, because it's like, I think this is cool. My friends and family are telling me it's cool. They like it. But now random strangers are actually buying my work and like freaking out about it. And so after that, I came home and I wrote out a 7-page business plan. I don't know how to do that. I just wrote stuff out and had ideas and goals. Like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But that was really the confirmation of like, okay, this is actually, there's potential here. I can see that how people are responding, that this has some potential to be something.
Where do you see Sigfús Designs in the next 5 years?
So I am more on the edge of wanting to grow a company to be able to provide jobs for people. A lot of my maker friends, they're like, I just want to do this, just me, like, and do it part-time, and that's awesome. But like, I want to build something where multiple artists could come and be a part of it and have their ideas and their designs, and creating that space where we could really, really scale up and be able to get in maybe some good company in some stores and things like that would be a really good fit. So always scaling up, but how do you get to that place? Yeah, I don't know. We're just taking one step at a time and trying. I'm very much an instinctual business owner. Like, I feel it. I know when it doesn't feel good or it feels right. And I've just trained myself to trust my gut. Yeah. And sometimes I think when we start, we get opportunities, and sometimes we go, ooh, an opportunity. And sometimes you just know that's not for you. Mm-hmm. And I think on the things that you can say no to will open doors for the things that are actually like right for you. Yeah. So that's my goal, is to build something up and have an actual physical building, which could be production as well as shoppable. And I really want to do a lot more in the community with community arts. Especially, there's just something about seeing like a young person who maybe doesn't always have access to art, seeing them light up with creativity and being able to like make something themselves is such a beautiful thing. So I want to have that aspect in it too.
Yes. Wow. Amazing. Last but certainly not least, what advice can you offer to any woman out there that has an idea for an unconventional company, something that no one's ever seen before and no one's ever heard of? What advice would you offer to her today?
I would just say to walk in your own confidence. Not every person is going to like what you're about, but the right people who will like what you're about will find you. If you can walk in your own authentic self. There are people that aren't part of my page. They're not feeling it, and that's okay. I don't have to win every single person over. There's enough people that are about what I'm about, support and want what I do, and just focusing on that, you never have to try to be something you're not. You can just be your authentic self, run your business, be honest, be vulnerable, be transparent, and the right people will find you, and it'll totally develop. I believe that.
I love it. I love it, Lauren. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate
thank you for having me.
And let everyone know the best way to get in contact with you guys, and of course to check out the beautiful collection online, darling.
It's sigfúsdesigns.com.
Awesome. And also social media, are you guys on?
Yep, we're definitely huge on, social media. That's like pretty much all we ever do. Sigfús Designs, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. We've got a Patreon account. We're just dipping our hands in everything.
Awesome. Much more success to you and your team. Kudos to
Thank
all
you.
the amazing work. Beautiful stuff. You guys go check out the website, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.